Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Tonight we're on the field at Colonia High School for a game between the host Colonia Patriots and the visiting Woodbridge Barons. Colonia comes in at 4-0, very good record so far. Woodbridge a little bit of a disappointing 1-3, but Kyle, as you and I know, when Woodbridge Township high schools face each other, they could play football, hockey, basketball, they could play tiddlywinks. It's always fierce, it's always a rival, it's always competitive. Tell me about the Woodbridge team. You've been in every game so far because your kids play there. Tell me about the team and the 1-3 record.
So as they say, you throw the records out the book against when these two teams verse each other. The Woodbridge team, their record is 1-3. They started off against top 5 in the state, Irvington. Lost 20-7. It was 12-7 late in the game. Came back and bounced back with a very exciting game against Summit, won 34-27. And then they laid an egg against Linden, 31-0. No one really saw that one coming. And a lot of that was really ball control and just poor tackling and really limited offense. And then last week, they got into a dogfight with Cranford and came down to the last play of the game and unfortunately lost that one 34-28.
And Kennedy, unlike Woodbridge, which played all 4 out-of-conference games, Union County, Kennedy has, Colonia has beaten New Brunswick and JFK, and they beat Linden by 3, and they also beat Scotch Plains. So they come in at a very strong 4-0. Tell me about what you know about the Woodbridge team.
So Woodbridge, they have a newcomer who has been the story of the team, and his name is Antonio Rosado. He's playing quarterback, and he's a true option quarterback. He runs the read option really well, and he's accounting for about 80% of the ground game for Woodbridge. And then you also have a newcomer. Last week you had Mike Darkwell, number 2. He ran for 177 yards last week, so expect to see a little bit more out of him. And then the other player that you can't go without mentioning is A.J. Bosch.
So it's a different Woodbridge team then that we'll see tonight than it coming in at 1-3. Maybe tonight's game, the team will be a lot better than a 1-3 record.
I think people are predicting that this is going to be a very close game.
And then Colonia, Jaden Jones starts with him.
Jaden Jones, who's converted to running back, and you have Patrick Miller. You also have Aiden Durkak at receiver, who never played football, who's actually turning out to be a very good receiver.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. I mean, he's going to be a major college basketball player. I'm not surprised he's a good wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm afraid what the weightlifting is going to do for his basketball game.
Let's watch that. Let's watch that. So the important thing tonight, too, Kara Mitch, the daughter of our municipal clerk and longtime friend John Mitch, is up for homecoming queen.
Wow.
Now that's serious.
Absolutely. We've known her since she was a baby.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen her grow up, and that's pretty cool. So, all right, folks, sit back and watch the great game between Colonia and Woodbridge. Thanks for watching. We'll be back. Hello again and welcome to Woodbridge coverage of high school sports. Colonia kicked off deep inside the 5-yard line. Number 4 for Woodbridge is returning it. He's got it all the way almost to the 40, a 37-yard kickoff return.
That was Dennis Smith on the return, and it looked like he actually lost the ball in the sun for a second, but he recovered nicely and he found a seam and got the ball up to midfield, which is great field position for Woodbridge.
So as we said, Woodbridge comes in at 1-3. Colonia counters with 4-0, but we said it before, that doesn't matter when Woodbridge and Colonia play each other. For the Barons, split wide left, Brian Anderson, number 5. Number 11 is Sincere Barner.
And number 8 is A.J. Bosch. This is not a formation that you typically see from the Barons, but that play is something that you might see a lot of tonight, and that's number 1, Antonio Rosado. He runs the A-gap very well.
Well, you know what? You know the numbers of the Woodbridge guys. I haven't done a game yet this year, so why don't you take Woodbridge? I'll take Colonia.
Absolutely. And, you know, we got to thank the athletic director at Colonia for going with the gray jerseys. As you know, on this blue field,
Oh, yeah, right.
it used to be very hard to call a game with blue jerseys.
2nd down and 9.
And that's A.J. Bosch.
Bosch tackled for a loss.
And
let's see, that is number 16 for Colonia, Matt Salcedo. We've called his name before. He's played a couple years now.
oh, yeah. And he's a senior this year, 5'11", 175.
So they lost 2, and now it's 3rd and, well, almost 12. They lost 3.
Now, this is a situation where Woodbridge is an obvious passing situation. We'll see what kind of coverage Colonia gives them. So
Whistle.
they
Looked
were
like Colonia might have jumped off sides. Let's
drawn
see
off
if they were drawn.
sides. Yeah. Woodbridge
they're going
does
the
this,
other way.
Yeah, they do this play where
by the defense.
they clap
The
and
5-yard
then
penalty.
they'll look
replay
over to
third
the
down.
sideline, and sometimes it draws teams offside.
Well, that time it did.
It sure did.
Now it's 3rd and 7, a much more manageable 3rd down.
It's a little bit of a breezy day today, so we'll see how that impacts the passing game.
Fake handoff up the middle, quarterback nothing doing, stuff right there. Let's see who did it. Number Salcedo again, number 50 is in on that tackle. Let me switch the page here and find out who he is. That is Manuel Faxas.
So they faked the jet sweep to Bosch, and Rosado went with the same play up the middle. Eventually, Woodbridge is going to be put in a situation where they're going to have to pass, but right now they wanted to see what their ground game would give them.
So 4th and 5, punting down.
And back deep, you have Jaden Jones, number 2, who's an offensive and defensive threat, and now he's on the special teams.
Nice punt. They better stay
Very
away.
good punt by Dean Fiore, number 9.
But Colonia takes over the ball at 1st and 10 from its own 25. Not terrible starting position at all. Let's see what we have on offense now for Colonia. You see, we have number 6 is Joseph Baca. We said number 50 is Manuel Faxas. Let's see who turns around here. Number 2 we know is Jaden Jones. Number 75 is Luke Cologne. Number 74 is Logan Ramos. Number 58 is Antonio Policio. And folks, if we're pronouncing any of the names wrong, we're sorry.
Jaden Jones, what we're expecting is the
flag.
same thing. There's a flag early, but he rolled right.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier. Taken out for a short gain. Flag on the play.
Let's see who else we have in offense there that I can mention. Number 9 is Joseph Perosi. Number 60 is Elliot Rubin. Out comes Baca.
We have illegal formation. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Illegal formation
Offense.
against the
5-yard
Patriots.
penalty. Replay first down.
Boy, these cheerleaders are loud tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like they're right
they
next
were
to us.
I thought they were outside. I'm looking,
not
where's
sure.
all this
Yeah,
noise coming
I'll
from?
find
But it's
out
on the
when we
track.
You know, I think there's a microphone down there, so we're hearing it.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is. That's why we're hearing it. Well, the aforementioned Kara Mitch we mentioned before the game is up for homecoming queen. She's the daughter of John Mitch, our clerk. We also have Elizabeth Spiller, who's the daughter of our 3rd Ward Councilman, Corey Spiller. And 1st and 15 for the Patriots. Jones is going to keep it, goes around the left. Not much, maybe
All
pick
right.
up a couple.
So right now, the 2 offensive coordinators pretty much have the same playbook.
Yeah, right.
Short gain. 2nd down, 14.
Trying to think if there's anybody I missed on offense. I'm trying to see all the numbers. It is number 3 is Jeffrey White. It is much easier seeing these numbers than it was. You're right.
Oh, yeah. So we have number 7, Jordan Williams. Jordan Byron Williams is corner on the bottom of your screen. And you have A.J. Bosch and Brian Anderson at safety.
2nd and 14.
And Jones is dropping back to pass.
Oh, he's sacked.
And he was looking to run. And that was number 55, Julian Tavares, on the quarterback sack.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think 61 deserves a lot of credit for that because he chased him out of the pocket.
That's Justin McAdams.
If I got that number right, I tried to keep it. Yeah, let's try to see that again.
Let's take a look.
Watch the guy who chased him out. He won't get a sack, but here he comes. That was him. Let's see who he was.
That was 55. Okay, so 55 is Julian Tavares.
Yep, give him half a sack, but you can't give him half a sack because he didn't touch him, but still deserves a lot of the credit for the play. Third down and more than 20.
Okay, Jones goes up the middle, not much room there, so he gets it into better punting ground. So first two series, both defensive hold.
Not even back to the original line of scrimmage for Colonia, which is not good. Now we'll see number 8 go back, A.J. Bosch, for the punt.
Pat Miller's been punting for Colonia for a few years now.
Oh, yeah, Miller's good.
He's a very good kicker and punter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all to see him get some kind of scholarship to play college ball.
Good snap. And it gets a good spiral.
Really good.
But it comes down very quickly, so it doesn't really let the punt coverage get out there, so he gets a very good return.
And Bosch gets it out about 25 yards from the 40 all the way down to the 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Barons.
So
really good field position.
Being a punt returner myself, you love to see those kind of punts when they're low trajectory, no hang time, and it outkicks the coverage.
Right.
And Bosch took advantage of it, and here he goes. Bosch makes a great catch.
Running catch. He ran right into it.
Yeah.
That was the key. He ran into the catch.
Yes. And it's a tough day on a windy day. You never know. So we're seeing a different formation for Woodbridge. Rosado gets the ball to Darkwell, who I mentioned earlier in the pregame.
Yeah, did he transfer and had to sit 3 games?
Actually, so since he transferred within the district, Darkwell was a student at JFK last year, so he doesn't have to sit out.
So why didn't he play 3 games? Was he hurt?
No. Just he did play all the games, but he's a newcomer to the offense as far as being a runner.
You meant he just played his first game. I got you. 2nd and 8 now for the Barons.
And back to Darkwell again.
And it'll be short of a first, but probably their biggest play from scrimmage. I'm not even trying to keep stats. I wish any high school kid out there that wants to be a statistician for WTV 35, just call us. 3rd and 3 now for the Barons. No first downs this game yet.
And
Here's
back
one.
to Darkwell. All right.
There's a flag.
There's a flag.
Mike Darkwell, the ball carrier.
I got to think coming in there, some kind of hold or a face mask perhaps.
Let's see who else is on defense for Colonia. Number 7, Toby Papula.
Flag on the play.
Looks like it's going against
We
Colonia.
have a 5-yard face mask on the defense.
All
Number
right.
14, John
Attack it on the end of the run. First down.
Trezaskos.
Against Colonia. Moves the ball.
Number 11, Pat Miller, playing on defense in the secondary. We just mentioned him. He's the kicker punter.
So Woodbridge has Sincere Barner, number 11. He's one of the receivers. Dennis Smith is this inside slot receiver. A.J. Bosch and Brian Anderson at receivers. So nothing doing here for Rosado.
Maybe got 2.
Moves the football to the 14-yard line, gain of 2.
So they also have Giancarlo Mena is the left tackle. They call him JC. And Lizoho is the center.
Now, what is that? Some kind of gymnastics team? On the right there doing all those things?
Nowadays they have
wait,
cheer.
handoff left.
There we
Sorry.
go. Was an option left. That was an option left, and no pitch, but nowhere to go either. So now most schools are bringing their dance teams over, so they usually have a competition dance team that provides more entertainment now for the fans.
Yeah.
Brings more parents out too.
Sure, I never saw it before.
So the crowds are starting to trickle in. We had a 6 o'clock start today, which I think is great.
I like 6 o'clock because we can get out quicker and go watch something. Baseball or mostly baseball. And it's third and about 7 and change. Quarterback's going to keep it, roll right, nothing doing up the middle, and he's going to be tackled for a small gain, but not enough for a first down. What kind of kicking game does Woodbridge have?
Second-year kicker is Isaiah Tolliver. It's out of his range. He's kicking probably about a 20-yarder is probably the biggest kick that he could make. Right now we're looking at a 28-yarder.
So 4th and 5, they'll go for it.
So this is where you probably see the first pass of the game today. Bottom of the screen, you have Brian Anderson in motion. There's a.
It's going to be a first down.
No, I don't. No, it's going to be short. So that pass was to Mike Darkwall.
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong marker. Yeah, you're right. I'm right. You're right. I'm wrong. I was looking at the down marker, not at the spot marker, whatever you call that. So Woodbridge gives the ball up on downs, and it's still a big defensive contest here, back and forth. I bet the yards per play are 2.
Fans are starting to trickle in, but I bet by the end of the second quarter, we'll have a good attendance on both sides.
Well, this is a hard place to get to. Get in once you get near here because it's such limited parking on site.
Yeah.
I parked at the end of Harrow because I remember last time I was here, I couldn't get through the logjam leaving the stadium onto Harrow.
I parked behind the high school.
Well, you could have walked here, for crying out loud. I could have walked here too.
Yeah. You're a little closer than I am.
I got to get out of here and go see Aaron Judge at 61, man. I'm not walking.
There were 4 cones over parking spaces, but I'm always embarrassed to ask if that one's for us.
You know, it might be.
I think it's usually for the refs, but I think the refs are here by now.
Yeah, it probably could be for us, but I don't ask. No one tells us, so if they are for us, they made a mistake not telling us. So the quarterback's almost in the end zone now. It's inside the 10. They'll snap the ball.
He looks right, but then he goes back up the middle. Short gain.
Number 2, Jaden Jones, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
So Jordan Byron looks like he stepped out of corner, and I see Derek Anderson for the first time this year on the defensive side of the ball at corner. So
you know him?
He's yeah, I do. Kind of know that kid, and this is I would say this for anyone if I had this information, but the coaches can't hear me right now. But he's a new corner, and he got to see he hasn't tackled anybody in 2 years,
Oh, he only played offense.
He's only played offense, and
right.
They've converted him over to defense. As you know, he was also in the competition with Rosado for a quarterback, and it kind of took him away from the defensive side of the ball, but he's worked his way back over to the defense.
Well, he played the first game as quarterback, right?
Yeah, for about a quarter and a half, 2 quarters, and they split it. It was a tough team. That secondary at Irvington had 4 Division I, Power 5
You're opening against a team like that. You're Woodbridge and you're playing Irvington.
Yeah.
First game, and they're a top 5 team in the Star Ledger poll. I'd like you to say 4 D1 recruits.
Yeah, secondary.
And you're trying to throw a pass against that.
Oh, they didn't. I don't think we threw for more than 50 yards in that game. Our fastest player, I would bet, is probably A.J. Bosch. They had about 3 players or 4 players that were equally as fast as he was.
Well, this dance team is pretty good.
Yeah, look at these no-handed cartwheels and flips.
You can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
Second down now and about 8 for the Patriots. Jones runs right. He's got some room. He
lost his
pounds
balance
forward.
a little bit, gets back up.
Might have a first down.
Very close, and he does.
It'll be the first down of the night for Colonia. Are we Facebook Live?
We are. We're Facebook Live. We're YouTube and TV 35.
Wow. We're getting to be regular TV stars.
Yeah, somebody long ago, it's nice to have a mayor that enjoys
like sports. and a councilman too who actually knows sports. I like it, but you know it.
Hey, we
played.
We have an whole council that likes sports too.
We do.
Except Debbie Meehan. She might think that we're going for a 3-point shot right now.
Right. You gotta love her because we put her on once, and I forget what it was. And I think we said, did we say field goal, and she thought that meant basketball? Or maybe we did basketball. We put her on, and she thought it meant a field goal in football. I don't know what it was, but it was just funny.
But, you got to have her around. Absolutely. And
well, we're
great,
at Colonia, and she owns
Colonia. Yes,
she's terrific here. So
do anything for her.
She's got such a great reputation. Somebody's ill or at a tragedy in Colonia, she's right there for you.
Absolutely.
Here goes Jones. Looks like he's going to pass.
Fake
pulls it
pass.
Back and runs it up the middle. Really good fake. He fooled a lot of people, but there's a flag.
Okay, I don't know what he saw there, but
past the 30-yard line, flag on the play.
okay, so they were talking to the Woodbridge captain, so it's definitely against Colonia.
We have holding on the offense. The 10-yard penalty, we played it down.
Jeffrey White also in the game for the Patriots.
That moves the ball back to.
Do we
have any stats, by the way?
Do we have the referees' names?
I don't. I don't see any stats either. We don't have any stats. It's annoying when you work for a school and you're involved in a football program and you know we're calling a game and you want your kids to be on TV and featured. You got to get us the stats, folks. And Jones, fake right, roll left, getting out of trouble. Now he's got a little bit of a clear path. Here he comes around. He's got a first down. He cuts in. He's got room. He's all the way almost to the 50-yard line. The biggest gainer of the night for the Colonia Patriots, and they're pumped up. That was all Jones because he looked like he could have been sacked.
Oh, yeah. He makes a nice dip move that almost looks like he's about to lose his balance.
Right,
but
right.
He doesn't.
Let's see it again. That was a nice move. Nice play.
First and 10.
Right there.
Yeah. And then here, watch this here. Watch this break. There you go.
Oh, yeah,
just like that.
yeah. That little dip, you're right. Now let's see who got him. I can't see who got him. Oh, so they're over the 50. I thought he got him before the 50. First down from the 49-yard line.
So this is Colonia's first time. And this is a slow developing sweep here.
Very slow, but effective.
Jaden was letting his blockers get out there in front of him.
Picked up about 5 halfway.
Ball for 5 yards. Second and 5.
So you mentioned the stats, and I could tell you this. It's both teams right now are probably about 75% running game and maybe about 25% passing.
Well, tonight it's 90 plus to way under 10.
Absolutely. You have 2 athletes back there playing quarterback, and it's something that you do see nowadays. You will see them pass. They both can pass, but you're seeing a lot of athleticism back there at the quarterback position.
Well, there was not much passing because it was a very quick first quarter. Had a few penalties, but still only about 15 minutes, which is pretty quick. We'll go a little bit long tonight at halftime because of the homecoming king and queen. And then off to watch Aaron Judge hit 61. I hope he does it in the 5th inning or later because I won't be anywhere near there for the first 4 at least.
Absolutely. That was a lot of fun. That game where they won, where he hit number 60, and then Stanton hits the walk-off grand slam.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
I was on my chair watching it, and we had a busy weekend, remember?
Yeah.
So by Monday, I was toast.
Okay.
And I came home from wherever we were, and I got home in time for the last at-bat and just crashed. 2nd and 5.
All right.
Fakes the pass to the right, straight ahead. Going to be short of the first, but picked up another 3.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier.
The third and 3.
Moves the football to the 42-yard line. 3rd and 3.
Jones looking to the sideline, getting the signal from the coach. It's a long signal. Fake right, goes left, up the middle, got the first.
Gets the first.
And then some.
Jaden Jones takes the snap.
So this is our first real fall day, right?
Right. That's right, because it just yesterday was
First day of fall.
2 days ago was spring, right? The 21st.
Absolutely, and it's starting to drop down. Today was right now it's about in the 60s, about 65.
It was 64 when I pulled up.
Okay.
First and 10 from the 37. Fakes it, takes it himself, cuts around right.
Again, another hard plant.
I don't suppose he'll get tired, but boy, he's got a lot of carries so far.
Yeah, and but you do mention that, and you know, in the fourth quarter, that's where a guy that's had that many carries, you got to see how well his off-season training has been.
Number 1 for Colonia is Aiden Durkak. He's in the game now, receiver. We mentioned him before the game.
Saw him at Dick's last night. Picking up some gear for the game, just like my boys were. Aiden's looking like he's about 6'4", 6'5" nowadays.
He's tall.
Yeah.
Handoff, he should give it back.
You know what's so cool, though? To see the kids like that, they knew they grew up with each other, and the amount of respect that they all have for each other. They all came up, gave each other fist bumps and everything. They knew that the big game was coming up. You could feel it. You know, you feel the intensity throughout the community that there was a big night today. And the kids, you know, they just show each other a lot of respect, you know.
Well, Durkak comes from an amazing sports family. So do your boys.
Yeah, and they grew up playing a lot of basketball against each other, play a little bit with each other, and you know, they're just great competitors.
Taylor Durkak's going to have her choice of where she wants to go to school.
Gosh,
she's so good.
The offers are just rolling in.
She was
for
recruited
that
in 8th grade for crying out loud.
Okay, third down. Jones has to pass, but he's not going. And Woodbridge sent the house, but he still hasn't gone down yet. Okay, now he has. But
that might be a late hit.
How late was that?
I think the crowd is calling for that, and I think the referee looks at it as a momentum whip at the end.
Turning around and pointing at the stands is not good. That could be a flag for unsportsmanlike.
Absolutely.
That's just not smart. You got the sack. Go back. Yeah, let's see the play again.
So a couple of guys miss. Number 50 for Colonia still blocking, trying to get guys off of Jones. And
Caleb
56.
Barahona, the main culprit there.
Yeah,
in the snack.
Caleb Barahona. Yep. There's a punt, and with A.J. Bosch back deep.
Boy, he takes 2 big steps forward when he punts.
Yeah. And you wonder if he's tempted to run, but there was too many yards to go for that one. So
well, I guess, you know, I'm sure he's thinking of the next level.
Yeah.
If you go straight ahead like that, everybody does come around, so you're going to get a little bit of distance from yourself when they make it around there, and you're not there. You moved up a step or two. I don't know. I'm certainly not a punting coach, but
yeah,
it could be a strategy.
Well, you do see it on a college level where they run to the side, so they call it the rugby kick. And you see guys run to the side, and if teams don't come up and play it, they just tell them run it to the sticks. Okay, we'll see. This is the third offensive series for Woodbridge?
I think so. Like I said, it's impossible to keep stats when you're trying to call numbers and plays and see everything on the field, and to try to keep all the plays one by one is difficult. You know, we talked about Jones getting tired. Here he is out on safety, so he's not missing a play.
No, not at all. And he was returning a punt, too, so.
First and 10 for the 28. Fake handoff, rolls to his left, ready to throw, and he does throw.
Out of bounds.
Intended for number 5, Brian Anderson, but no chance of Anderson catching that one.
No. And there's a flag.
Flag again.
Center of the line.
A lot of flags so far.
Let's see what they have. Looks like a hold against Woodbridge, and asking Coach Rorty, who's been here for a while, right? Coach Rorty's
he's been several years.
Yeah, in his first year, I believe he brought him to the championship against Phillipsburg, and then.
Oh, was that his? He's coaching him with Kenny Adewusi?
Yeah.
Oh, we called that game from Phillipsburg.
Downfield.
Ineligible man downfield against the offense. That was disappointing, man. The last play of the game, he had to score. No, had to get to the
Double
2 for a
overtime.
first down.
Yeah.
And he got to the 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
He was hurt. He was limping.
And he limped at the coin toss for overtime. And I said, if they can't get it done now.
Yeah.
That was a great game, though. All right, that's to Anderson. He goes up
almost
high.
the first down.
Yep.
Ball is marked at the 36-yard line.
So he's been a favorite target. He had 12 catches coming into the game, and so did A.J. Bosch. The next receiver was Dean Fiore with about 8 catches.
I just noticed that Sophie from Curtains is a cheerleader, too.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay, you have Sincere Barner on the bottom of your screen. Ball goes to
Nothing doing.
yeah,
Let's see who got that sack. Number 50's in on it.
Darkwell taken down in the backfield.
Who is that? Number 50 and number 16, Matt Salcedo and Manuel
Loss
Faxas.
on the play.
Going to be 4th and about 3 or 4. I'd be shocked if they go for it, but they're going for it. There's a lot of time left in this first half to be going for. Oh, no, they're not going for it. Is that the punter coming in? Yeah, it's the punter coming in.
Darkwell in punt formation for Woodbridge.
Now another guy's coming in. They're confused on the sideline for Woodbridge.
Oh, yeah. That's Dean Fiore ready to punt. Oh, no, that was a new punter. Dean Fiore's a lefty punter. He was...
That's going to go all the way down inside the 20, inside the 15.
Good roll. That was actually Mike Darkwa, the punter.
At the 13-yard line.
The running back stepped back there. That was his first punt of the season. And he got it down and deep into Colonia territory.
So Woodbridge winning the field position game so far. Colonia's first possession was at the 25. Now it's going to be inside the 15 the other way when the quarter shift. But field position is not what counts.
Folks, we just also want to let you know there's a color run and walk tomorrow in Seawarren at Alvin P. Williams Memorial Park, Saturday, September 24th, and it's for the Woodbridge Township Addiction Services, and it's at 8 a.m. for the registration and 9 a.m. for the race.
Jones straight ahead.
Jones. No surprise there.
Oh, no, I missed it.
Has anybody besides Jones?
I think number 2.
Number 7.
Didn't number 2 have the ball there?
Varian.
Oh, that was Jones. What am I saying? Yeah.
That was
I'm
number
thinking.
2. And number 55, Julian Tavares, was in on the tackle. So Jones got it back to the line of scrimmage, and he's getting to a spot now. I think that they're going to want to try to throw on second down here. Looks like the formation is there. We'll see if he lets it go. Yep. And Jones
Wide open, number 11, Miller. And he's free. He's going to get caught from behind, though. That's it. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
All right. So there was
Pat Miller with about a 40-plus yard reception. Wide open. Wide open.
There was a blown coverage. I don't know if there was a blitz, but nobody was there.
Let's see it again. Wait, no, not yet, Lee. They're going right for the next play.
Up, and that's a movement on the Colonia side. All
right, now let's see that pass again.
Yeah.
You didn't see from that replay how open he was. And watch how Miller protects the ball. Doesn't try to get that extra yard or two knowing he's going to go down.
Milton Davis recovered and made the tackle on that play.
So now Colonia is at the 41 of Woodbridge. There's no penalty.
No call on the play. First down.
While you're talking about tomorrow, the Matthew Jago School in Seawarren has a flapjack fundraiser at Applebee's in Woodbridge Center from 8 to 10. I'll be there at 8 with a bunch of people because we have a busy day tomorrow with National Public Lands Day, man. We have crews all over Woodbridge Township cleaning up. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the Woodbridge 41 for Colonia. Jones alone in the backfield. Straight ahead, cuts right, nothing doing.
Jones comes to the line of scrimmage, and then he makes that dip move, and then he breaks to the right. It's usually good for about 3 or 4 yards every time. Picked up 3 on that one.
You going to some of the events tomorrow?
Absolutely, yeah.
With a
Try
busy
to
day.
get my work done early. Try to hit the Rutgers game a little bit later. I was talking to some.
You mean hit it like go to it?
Yeah, we're going to go
okay.
tailgate around 4 o'clock, and the game starts at 7.
Oh, it's a night game. Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes Jones, cuts it up. Got a decent yardage, but not a first down.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier. Taken down short of the 20-yard line, but that's enough.
Oh, it is enough.
First down.
2 straight first downs for the Patriots. First and 10 from the 31. Woodbridge cheerleaders here getting a good hand from the Colonia cheerleaders on the Colonia sideline. Here's Jones looking, running. He's going to throw it. Picked off. Almost picked off. He didn't see him coming across.
No.
Number 4, Dennis Smith Jr.
Bosch was spying him, and A.J. Bosch had it in his sights, but was maybe looking up the field a little bit too early.
You know, we should mention this is a tough day for high school sports in the area because of the death of Xavier McLean from Linden. He was hurt in the game against Woodbridge, I guess. Was it last week or the week before?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and had a head injury. This stuff doesn't happen, but then he passed away from the injury 10 days later.
It was just a freak thing, but a real tragedy.
Jones, nothing but a run this time, but they got him.
And
Woodbridge has that covered.
Yeah.
Jones has an awful lot of carries, but not many yards.
Now, he's got to have about 20 already, right?
Carries?
Yeah.
He's got almost all of them.
Every one of them. He's thrown a couple of times, had some success, and they're in a passing situation right now.
Jeffrey White goes into the game. We got number 1, Aiden Durkak left. Miller right. Boy, that's 2 tall kids and receiver.
Yeah, there was a mismatch down at the bottom of the screen. 2 basketball players, Jordan Byron Williams, but there was a little bit of a height advantage on Aiden Durkak's side. Looks like.
And now number 7 goes out. He was covering him.
Okay, I wonder what happened, why they called the stop the play for
Byron
that.
Williams went out, yeah, and that's number 18 comes in.
No, that's number 10, Derek Anderson.
Oh, 10. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Let's see. They're gonna. If I'm a quarterback, I got to go test down there, see where they're going.
He's got a wide open field. He's heading for the end zone. He's going to get to the corner.
Oh,
touchdown, Colonia! First touchdown of the game. We're going to want to see that one again. I was watching the receivers. After the extra point, we'll show you the replay. All of a sudden, Jones looked out. He got out of the pocket, went straight a little bit, and saw nothing but daylight. Now, why did the Woodbridge girls run down? If Colonia scored, why did the Woodbridge cheerleaders run down?
I think they might have been coming over for their hello cheer. Or
they were, but why did they run? No, was it the line drive? It is good. It is good.
And there's a penalty on the kick. So I think we're going to see a re-kick.
Where? I don't see a flag.
It looked like he threw a flag.
But you know what I'm saying? Colonia scored, so the Colonia girls are supposed to run down the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Why did the Woodbridge girls run down?
Probably because they're friends with the Colonia girls, maybe?
No, you're not friends now. You can be friends at 9 o'clock. You're not friends now. I mean,
It's good.
you're friends, but don't show it.
I remember.
On the play, we have a personal foul.
There was
Roughing
a
the
flag.
kicker. A penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
You're right. There was a flag.
I know.
Roughing the kicker.
Yeah.
Here comes the replay of that touchdown. Watch Jones have nothing but Daylight in front of him.
So he makes his little step inside, gets away from Darkwall, comes up and makes a move on one player and gets into the end zone.
The penalty ill-advised because now Woodbridge needs a score here, 2:50 to go. It's likely their last possession.
So our band director, when I was in high school and I played for the Mustangs, our big fight song was The Horse. And
well, your Mustangs, yeah.
And he would always play it when the other team recovered the fumble. We never could understand that. We'd say, why are you playing it now, man? Like, so you have Dennis Smith and A.J. Bosch back to receive. We saw Smith with a good return before, but Colonia is probably going to kick this one out of the end zone with the 15-yard personal.
So this is
foul.
the dance team we're talking about, folks. They're not the cheerleaders. They're the dance team, although they do have pom-poms, which is a little bit confusing. But they're out doing some gymnastic moves that are very difficult.
They have sneakers, too. And the girls over Woodbridge, you could tell them the difference between them because short kick.
Very short kick.
And that was picked up by number 3, Milton Davis. And the Woodbridge dance team, they wear the tap shoes, like the dance shoes.
You know, that's a bad series there because when you got the penalty and you're kicking from the 50, they should not get to the 26 with the return.
Yeah, they decided, I don't know if that was a pooch kick, intentional.
Who knows?
But yeah, you want to drill that one
27.
out of the...
You gave them a really big break right there with
absolutely.
A 27 after a penalty on roughing the kicker. You gave them a really big break there.
That's normal field position.
Right, and it's 2:50 to go, 2:45 to go.
Okay, there's
handoff left, pickup of about 3 or 4.
Mike Darkwell, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 now for the Barons.
Bosch is this side. Bosch is this side. Trips this side. Trips this side.
3 receivers right, 1 man in the backfield.
all right, there's a pass to Anderson. No, I'm sorry. That's
Number
Bosch. Number 8, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was
got the
A.J.
first
Bosch.
down.
There was a penalty on the play.
In the backfield.
So it is against, it's against Colonia. I see the players from Woodbridge that are clapping. And the position of the flag, it did not indicate a hold. It would have either been a legal man downfield, but it's a defensive play.
During the run, we have a personal foul. Face mask. Defense. At 15 yards on the end of the run. First down.
Hey, if you're watching the game on Facebook, tell us where you're watching from. I know my wife, Denise Anderson, is actually watching it mid-flight. She said she was going to get the internet. Yeah, she's on her way home from Florida.
First down for the Barons.
She said she was going to watch it and send us a comment.
Bad couple of plays in a row there for Colonia.
And there's the Bosch again. He makes a nice stop move and gets the ball up to the 40-yard line, just about.
Pass complete to Bosch.
Minute and a half to go, and Woodbridge has a shot to tie the game.
Taken down at the Colonia 43.
Okay, so, Denise Anderson answered your question. The Woodbridge High School cheerleaders are running down to cheer for blocking the extra point.
Oh.
Thank you, Denise. Colonia High School
Thank you,
cheering.
Denise.
Here we go.
Why did they just say that when they were running down?
We got 26 watchers right now, or viewers. Ian Thoman loves Woodbridge.
Way to go.
Go Barons. I'm sure there's some Colonia people. Kelly Alejandro is a Colonia parent. She's watching.
The crew from Channel 35, including Councilman Kyle Anderson, and the Honorable John E. McCormick, Mayor of the best town around, Woodbridge.
Attaboy, Joey Lorde announcing
right.
us.
Thank you.
What do you say, best town around? That's a good thing. I might use that.
I don't know. I heard it before.
Yeah. I got to pay him a royalty.
Kelly says she's got one at both schools. That's right. Her daughter goes to Woodbridge, and her son goes to Colonia.
Second and about 7 and change. Fake.
There's a
rolling left,
and he's going to take it.
Got some room. He's got the first.
He gets to the first down marker, and Jones pushes him out of bounds. And it's a minute and 12 seconds left to go in the half. This game basically
There's another flag.
Is going very fast.
It's going fast, but there are a lot of penalties, but it's still going fast because there are not too many passes. See what the ref says.
Calls against Colonia.
What are you looking at?
And we got Joshua Olaremi, number 3, the quarterback from last year. His mom, who is a wonderful woman, she's watching.
I remember him. He's a cool dude.
He's at Villanova.
Yeah.
Wish him a lot of luck. He was an exciting player.
I liked watching
Colonia
him.
got better as the season went on last year. They lost to Woodbridge early, but they got better and better every single game.
Was he like number 2 or 3 early, a low number, wasn't he?
Yes, he was number 3 also. Yeah.
We have holding on the defense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. The result of the play will be a first down.
So if Woodbridge is to score here and tie the game, Colonia has no one to blame but themselves. The penalty on the kick, the face mask, what was that middle penalty? And now another big penalty.
And I see the scoreboard says 7-0, but I thought that the extra point was missed.
No, he made it.
He did make it.
It was a line drive. I thought
right.
he missed it from here.
Yeah, it didn't look impressive.
No,
Normally he gets a lot of height on
there
his
was
kicks,
no,
too.
there was no lift. It was just a line drive. It was like an errant kick that happened to go through. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's a good kicker.
All right, Coach Rorty's getting an explanation from the referee.
Minute and 12 to go. Ball inside the 30 to about the 28. First and 10.
All right. Pass is high, but Brian Anderson goes up and gets it, and he's got 3 guys on him and still tries to break a tackle.
Picked up about 5.
About 5 yards, right?
To number 5,
timeout.
Anderson.
Colonia, timeout Woodbridge, I think. Yep, timeout Woodbridge.
Timeout Woodbridge.
Good call there.
Yeah, it's not something that you always see out of 58 seconds.
Woodbridge still has a timeout. Colonia has 2.
And it looks like about 2nd and 5.
I think that's a good timeout call. Let's see it again. Anderson just goes down, stops, turns around, jumps.
Gets driven back a few yards.
He had forward motion, but he still goes back to where the forward motion would have got him anyway.
All right. And still dives forward for another yard.
So let's see what other questions we have for the audience that they can help us out with.
yeah. Since we don't know what we're talking about when it comes to
I mean,
cheer.
who knew? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
the cheerleaders.
exactly.
How often do you see a score when the cheerleaders happen to be here?
And they were both on the same side at that time.
Right.
You
The
know?
visiting team cheerleaders happen to be with the home team who scored. So I don't know if I've seen. Who knows?
All right, we got a 2nd and 5 here.
Going to pass. He's going to be rushed. He's going to break out, throw it. No, block. Right there, number 15 for Colonia, Nick Strahl.
That was a great play by
Little
Strahl.
linebacker, that was.
Strahl was one of the players that was recognized by the conference and the newspapers last week.
So now it's 4-down territory, you would think.
Nick Strahl on the deflection. 3rd down and 5.
Nice play. Rolling left and throwing right's never easy.
Never.
Not that I've ever tried it. You probably have.
I didn't do it that well either. And there's Bosch on the quick screen.
Boy, covered. Oh, no, not covered great by Colonia.
All right.
Bosch still on his feet.
And there's a
flag.
hold. I think it's a face mask. It's got to be a face mask.
But let's see which
there.
way. It's against the Barons. I saw him point.
Okay. Well, let's see. I saw him point. It would be an unusual call for an offensive face mask, but it's not unheard of.
Let's see the play again. Boy, this is a good view here with the camera up here.
Missed tackle.
During the play, we have a face mask.
There it is.
On the defense.
It's against Colonia.
To the goal, first down.
Okay, yeah. I saw that at the end. The player was going for the tackle. It was unintentional. Bosch was lowering his head at the time, and the player grabbed his face mask.
So plenty of time for 3-4 plays here, especially with the timeout. But you know, if they go up the middle, don't get out of bounds, and don't get a touchdown, they got to rush. There's not plenty of time. There's enough time, but not plenty of time. They're going to have to get back quick to the line of scrimmage. They probably call 2 plays here.
And what do they have? 1 timeout left, you said?
1 timeout each now.
Okay. See, the flag is blowing toward New Dover Road, so quarterback has the wind to his back.
Well, it was a fast game for the first quarter. Second one's back to normal.
So this is also unusual. We have the head coach for Woodbridge for the football team, and the head coach for Colonia cheer team are married. So that's Coach LaSala's wife, Christina LaSala, leading the cheer squad for Colonia.
And Coach LaSala's father is the athletic director
and that's right.
Colonia.
It's a family affair tonight.
Right. Quarterback throws, end zone, touchdown, is it?
Can't tell who
No,
that
he's
is.
out.
That's number 2, Barkwell. I'm sorry.
Oh, incomplete.
That was number 2, Mike Darkwell. But
I couldn't see the corner.
He gave the wave like he was out of bounds. So let's see where his feet come down, but he called him, and now he waves it like he did catch it, but he was out of bounds.
So why are they rushing if it's out of bounds?
I think they just want to keep him off balance, and
There we
Rosado
go,
gets
touchdown, Rosado.
Touchdown, Woodbridge.
I think that was really just to kind of keep him off balance. And Rosado does his thing and gets him in the end zone.
Now a big extra point here.
And this is Isaiah Tolliver, sophomore kicker. Only started kicking last year. And he's been successful in all but 2 attempts this year.
Nice.
And
Tie game. So you mentioned before, Xavier McLean. Our hearts go out to the family over in Linden. I saw quotes from Glenn Lotman, the principal, and Joe Massimino, Dr. Joe Massimino, the superintendent, in the paper today. And how do you deal with something like that? Your kids playing high school football with, hundreds of thousands of kids across the country.
Yeah.
And they're helmeted and they're geared up and they're padded up and and how do you figure something like that?
I've been a part of football now since my youth. I've never been a part of, other than knowing what happened with Eric LeGrand and seeing it, but I've never experienced it on the field.
Well, Eric was the tackler.
Yes.
This is a case of a kid getting tackled.
No. He was running the ball, and he basically put his head down. And I really, I don't want to go.
But he was running with the ball.
I think he got the ball and he put his head down, and which is common, with players. And we coach. We're taught, heads up. Keep your head up, and it's just a tragic.
Oh, I just can't imagine that.
Yeah. And he's a young man. He was only a freshman.
Sophomore, I think. I thought I read sophomore.
Yeah, I read freshman, but I think you're right about that, about sophomore, because I heard it earlier. that he was a sophomore. He wasn't a big young man, but I heard he was a very good football player.
Yeah, I saw it announced by the mayor on the mayor's social media page. Uh-oh, loose ball covered up by Colonia wisely. Let's see who picked that one up. It got through the first guy. It was number 4 that covered it up, Casey Chiola. Good play by Chiola, not trying to pick it up and run with it when they were bearing down on you.
So you got 22 seconds left. You haven't thrown the ball much. Do you just take it in and try to talk about it, or you try to make something happen right now, possibly put yourself in a position you could have a turnover? I think right now I would just keep the ball on the ground, see what happens.
Like I said before, that touchdown for Woodbridge was gift-wrapped with those penalties by Colonia.
It really was.
They gave them good field position, which should have been buried inside the 10, and then they had 2 big penalties, 15 each. But give Woodbridge credit, they took advantage of it.
And
Jones,
there's a
look at this.
Yeah, and he gets it. There was
Let it go, call their last time out.
A tackle in the backfield, though. One of the players got through.
Oh, penalty.
You could just see the way that it was a complete takedown.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
What a shame. That was let's see if we see the hold.
You'll see it right here. Let's see. Look at that. There it is.
Oh, yeah, he took him down.
Yeah. And didn't have to.
No.
He had to.
Holding. Offense.
No, Jones didn't need that.
It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
So that was what I was talking about. So now you're back deeper.
Yeah.
14 seconds.
Better just sit on the ball.
Yeah. So you had back to first down again, and I would just take a victory
I'd take
formation.
a knee. Yep, that's what they're going to do.
Yep.
You got balloons flying around the place all over the field here.
Homecoming.
Yep.
James Jones kneels on the ball, and that will end.
All right, so after one half, Woodbridge 7, Colonia 7. Stick with us, folks. We're going to try to show the homecoming ceremony if we can.
Gentlemen, for all your concessions needs.
Maybe we'll give the microphone to one of the persons who's announcing it.
Yeah.
All right, folks, stick with us. We'll be back. Good game going on here, 7-7.
everyone. The Student Council of Colonia High School is proud to welcome you to the 2022 homecoming game and the crowning of this year's homecoming queen and king. On the field awaiting this year's homecoming finalists are members of the Student Council. They are accompanied by Mrs. Tina, the Student Council Advisor, I, Jennifer Prasad,
Madison Mohan,
and Sylvia Munoz. The finalists will be walking onto the field with their escorts. Please welcome back our last year's homecoming queen, Alexa Leviton. Alexa is majoring in social work at Temple University and is on her way to becoming a social worker. Please give her a round of applause and warm welcome back. When should I start again? Right now? Yeah. Each of the senior ladies and gentlemen here tonight were nominated by the entire senior class and became finalists after going through an extensive selection process, which included grade point average, discipline actions, involvement in school and community activities, an essay, and a faculty vote. Mrs. Sina would like to thank the following faculty members who assisted in the selection process: Ms. McCauley, Mrs. Economos, Mrs. Kaur, Ms. Del Portal, Ms. Gardella, Ms. Kenny, Ms. Finnis, Ms. Shetty, Mr. Bury, and Mr. Kondrakt. The finalists will be introduced by alphabetical order. Our first queen finalist is Emma Downs, who is being escorted onto the field by her mother, Kathleen Downs. Emma is currently the Colonia High School Student Council President and involvement with the Interact Club, the Society for the Prevention of Teen Suicide, and the Township Youth Council's Mental Health Alliance President. Emma is also a member of our cross-country team and spring track teams.
Our next queen finalist is Gianna Grasso. She is being escorted onto the field by her mother, Teresa Grasso. Gianna has been president of the class of 2023 for all 4 years, as well as 4 years in Colonia's volleyball program. She is also an officer of Mu Alpha Theta, Science National Honor Society, Rho Kappa, and a member of the Society for the Prevention of Teen Suicide. Our third queen finalist is Kara Mitch, who is being escorted onto the field by her father, John Mitch. Kara has been a part of CHS program for 4 years and is currently serving as co-captain on the Spirit team. She has also been in the Interact Club for 4 years in all 5 choirs at CHS. Our next queen finalist is Madison Oliveira. She is being escorted onto the field by her father, Ernesto Oliveira. Madison has served as vice president for 4 years of the class of 2023. Most recently, she's taken on the role of president for youth empowerment and is captain of our varsity soccer team.
Ooh, it's awkward. I just can't speak.
Our final queen finalist is Julia Angela Pagnosi. She is being escorted onto the field by her father, Paolo Pagnosi. Julia is currently serving as our student council vice president. She has pursued the French language and has been inducted into the French Honor Society. She also expresses her love of arts as president of the Guitar Club and is a member of the Thespian Honor Society.
What the fuck is it? Thespian? Oh, that's so awkward. And now for Homecoming Kings, are you doing that? Yeah. This is it.
And now for our Homecoming King finalists. Our first King finalist is Andrew Faria, escorted by his mother, Dinah Faria. Andrew has been a vital member of our soccer team on and off the field for the last 4 years while also maintaining his membership in the National Honor Society. He is also a passionate member of our spring and winter track teams.
Why do I not know how to speak today?
Our second King finalist is John Giannoni, who is being escorted onto the field by his mother, John is a current student council member treasurer, along with being class officer for all 4 years and is a member of the Science National Honor Society. John is also a 4-year member of Colonia High School's football team. Our next King finalist is Patrick Kelly, who is being escorted onto the field by his mother, Marie Kelly. Patrick is a 4-year member of the football team while also being in the Spanish Honor Society, the Science National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta officer, Rho Kappa, and 3 years as a treasurer for the class of 2023. Our fourth King finalist is Matthew Salcedo. He is being escorted onto the field by his mother, Brenda Salcedo. Matthew is a member of the National Honor Society, as well as Spanish, Math, History, and Science Honor Societies, and is active with Interact Club. He is in his 3rd year as a starter for the football team and a 3rd-year varsity player for the volleyball team. And our last King finalist is Om Shah, who's being escorted onto this field by his mother, Jaiji Shah. Om is a member of the National Honor Society. Om is also a proud member of both soccer and volleyball teams here at CHS. Please give a royal welcome to all homecoming finalists.
Congratulations to each of the finalists. Just being nominated is a great honor, and Colonia High School is proud to have them represent us. The girl and boy chosen to be homecoming king and queen was voted by the entire student body on Wednesday. Now, if we can have everyone's attention, we are pleased to announce that the homecoming king for 2022 is Matthew Salcedo.
You gotta announce the queen. Okay. You gotta announce the queen.
And homecoming queen for 2022 is Julia Pagnozzi.
And then once Julie gets it, we gotta say congratulations. Wait, give her a second.
Aw, she's so happy.
Yeah. I know she say, and last, we'd like to congratulate all of our all the court members, and especially.
Say this first. Congratulations, Julia and Matthew! Julia plans to attend the University of Delaware, where she will major in psychology with a focus in forensics. Matthew is still weighing his options as he plans to go to college to study aerospace or mechanical engineering. Once again, we would want to say congratulations to Julia and Matthew and all of this year's contestants. A special thank you goes out to each escort for escorting the finalists onto the field this year. Let's give them all their best wishes as they leave the field. Thank you and enjoy the second half.
And there's the kickoff by Woodbridge. Colonia picks it up. Running right, cutting up. Has a little bit of room, gets all the way out to almost the 40 to start the second half. John McCormick, Kyle Anderson, your announcers here for Friday Night Lights.
And that was Casey Chiolo on the kick return. And you got to be careful because Casey Chiolo already has one kick return for a touchdown this year.
Oh, wow, okay. Ball to 39. Score tied at 7.
All right, Colonia has the ball. Hey, John, your first half assessment, what do you say?
A lot of penalties, not a lot of offense, a lot of decent defense, not a lot of big plays. Just, you know,
not
hard
too much passing.
And there's a penalty again.
Yeah, a lot of running from the quarterbacks.
A lot of hard-nosed football. Yeah, both quarterbacks led their teams in carries. Both quarterbacks led their teams in rushing.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Starts with a 5-yard penalty against them, 1st and 15.
5-yard penalty, 1st and 15.
An awful lot of penalties in that first half. We start the second half with a penalty. Now that it's getting darker, the Colonia uniforms are not any easier to read than the old ones.
No. There goes Jaden Jones.
What else?
Don't need to have great vision to see that one.
Does not get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ball is marked at the 39-yard line, pick up of 5.
Little fracas here at halftime.
2nd and 10.
Couple of the kids in an altercation. I didn't see it, just heard about it, and they cleared the area all around the stands. If you're in the stands, you can stay. If not, you're out of here.
That's right.
Makes it less likely of future trouble.
Okay, and there's Jones. Direct snap to him.
This time he's got the first
Up
down
the
and then
middle.
some. He's all the way down to the 43.
He drags the Woodbridge pile another 10 yards.
That's a gain of about 18 yards.
Easy.
Territory taken down at the 43.
And they're going to hurry up on the line of scrimmage while Woodbridge is subbing.
They got to wait for the chains.
Yeah.
The chains aren't even set yet. They're not set. They're wrong. They're off by a yard.
Pass.
Nice one.
Can't see who it was. That to Patrick Miller.
The chains are at least a half a yard off from where the snap was. The snap was clear on the 430, the 43.
And that's good for another Colonia. First down.
So Colonia rocking and rolling here to start the second half. Ball is on the 28, 1st and 10. No huddle offense for a few plays in a row. Now here comes Jones, cuts left,
And
nothing doing. Well, maybe he'll get pushed.
Tackled immediately by
Pushed for a
Caleb
few.
Barahona.
Boy, if that fight costs 25
James
minutes and I
Jones
miss a
taken
judge
down
home run, I'm going to
at
be mad.
25-yard
Me too.
line. Pick up 3.
I've been texting my
Second and
friends all
7.
night. I finally got a location with Apple TV at my friend's house in Colonia. I should have taken care of that today. I mean, we knew the game was tonight.
Yeah, he's one away from tying old Roger Maris, right?
Yep.
He hit a shot last night.
I
that
know.
swore it
Right
was
to
right
the
to center field.
deepest part of the park without going out. He's not a center field hitter, though, a home run hitter.
There's a
Here's
pitch,
a pitch.
to Jeff White, and he is brought down by Julian Tavares.
That didn't work.
No.
If you're not named Jaden Jones, you're not
Jeffrey
getting
White,
positive
the
yards
ball
for
carrier.
Colonia tonight. At least rushing.
Taken down for a loss on the play. 3rd and 10.
4-down territory for the Patriots here. They're inside the 30. Looking to the sidelines for the play.
And he's stepping back. He's throwing.
Oh, not a good pass at all. He was under pressure there.
Yeah. Ball went.
Number
took a
3 and
nosedive.
number 56 put the pressure on
That
there.
was
That's
Milton Davis, and what was the other number?
56.
56 is Caleb Barahona. Barahona.
He's had a couple of plays tonight. We mentioned him.
That's 6 foot, 220, senior. And Milton Davis is a senior, 5'8", 155, but he is a real spark plug.
Fourth down and 11. Jones back. Going to be sacked. Oh no, he's not.
Gets out of it and loses his balance at the 35-yard line.
Still was sacked.
Jaden Jones taken down.
Penalty flag.
Flag on the play.
That might have been on the coach. Might have been on the coach for going on the field during the play.
Tackled at the 35-yard line. Flag down.
The flag was thrown on the sideline.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning, no
Woodbridge takes
penalty.
over.
We have a sideline warning on Colonia.
Yeah, the coach
No yardage will be assessed.
was 10 feet onto the field during the play. Let's see it again. How did he escape? He was smothered. Let's see that, Jones. No, we're not going to see Jones again. No, let's see it. Here we go. Yeah, we'll have to wait.
All
Let's
right.
wait for this play.
Okay, Woodbridge takes over.
Big swing. But boy, Colonia had the momentum there and got inside the 30 and was stifled. Let's see what
Rosado,
Woodbridge can
low
do.
snap. He gets it to Darkwall. Darkwall gets upfield for about an 8-yard gain,
Nice run.
8-yard gain. Nice run for
Mike
him.
Darkwall, the ball carrier, takes the ball to the 42-yard line.
3, a
Pickup
long
of 7.
3.
2nd and 3.
Somebody's down with maybe a cramp. Let's
Officials
see.
timeout on the field.
Number 9's going in, Joseph Perosi.
And this is number 55 for Colonia. He's got a cramp.
55 is Brian Freitas.
Okay.
Maybe it's
Junior.
Freitas.
Junior 6'1", 210, suffering a foot cramp, it looks like. Nothing worse when that foot cramps up like that. He's getting work to the sideline, and Woodbridge's going to try to capitalize on
I don't see a
second
trainer
and
coming
short.
over.
Somebody's
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at him now, yep.
Yeah, that's the trainer. Okay, my bad. 2nd and 3. Hand off to number 2. Spins
Darkwall.
and gets a first
He does,
down.
yes he does.
And now number 14 is injured.
Darkwall, the ball carrier, taken down at the 46. First down, Woodbridge.
John Trzaskos is limping around out there. Matt Salcedo, number 16, was named the homecoming king.
And Matt, former Bronco for Woodbridge Pop Warner. Congratulations to Matt.
Flag again.
Flag down.
Against the Barons.
And the young lady, Julia, did you get the name of the homecoming queen?
I did not write it down.
I know it was Julia.
Illegal procedure against Woodbridge. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
And that was Julia Pagnosi.
Oh, right.
Congratulations.
Julia Pagnosi and Matt Salcedo, the homecoming queen and king
Absolutely.
for 2022.
And congratulations to all the nominees. We'll see you at the Christmas parade.
Right, they'll be in a float.
Yeah.
All 10 will be in the float. Handoff left.
Oh,
Cuts it up. Nice run.
nice
Picks
move.
up about 7.
Darkwell, the ball
Gets the
carrier.
ball just ahead of the original line of scrimmage.
Yep. So we'll have about 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, it's cool seeing the floats with the 3 high schools and the kings and queens.
That's always a great parade. I enjoy that.
Yeah, it's fun.
So Woodbridge is right now, they're added to their running game. You know, they've got a little bit going on here with Rosado and Darkwall. So that I think that added dimension really helping them out right now, moving the ball. You have Bosch in belly action. There's the option pass pitch, but doesn't really get much out of that. That play starts out too deep.
That was does. It was covered well by number 15.
Yeah.
Nick Strail.
Oh, Nick Strail had a nice tackle earlier and almost a pickoff. He
Right.
blocked the pass.
The problem is he was playing basketball when that pass came, and he swatted it down like a stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. Passing situation here.
Both teams much more lively in the second half.
Yeah.
Much more open.
Anderson in motion.
He's going to pass rush right up the middle.
And there he
got
goes.
some room. Got a lot of room. Down inside the 30.
So he wasn't able to do that in the first half, but that has really made him a dangerous player where he drops back, and we see it every play from Jaden Jones, but Rosado didn't have a lot of success with that in the first half, but that was his biggest run of the day.
Well, they split 3 to the left. I didn't notice they had one to the right.
And that
receivers, I mean.
That gets caused when he's able to pass. When he's able to get a pass off, they have to respect those guys. Oh, here it goes on the option.
Oh, he tried to. That's a bad play. Still loose. It's Colonia's ball.
He tried to make the pitch.
No, he should have just held that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take the loss.
Speaking of Nick Strail, now he's got a fumble recovery.
He's always around the ball.
He was already in the grasp when he tried to pass it, but pitch it back, and that was bad.
Go. Here's a good fake. He's going to run the option. Draws his guys in, but they you're not able to get the pitch off.
The ball was loose still, and Strail scooped it up. So Colonia with a big play to take over the ball halfway through the 3rd period, tied at 7. A much more exciting second half in 6 minutes. More going on than the whole first half, right?
Just going back and forth with the little bit of quarterback action there. Here we go.
Now we're passing again.
Oh, wow. And the pass gets blocked right away, and that's number 56, Caleb Barahona. The big Barahona.
Caleb Barahona on the deflection.
Second and 10 now from the 29 for the Patriots. And when you go 1st and 10 and have an incomplete pass, you wind up in passing situations the next 2.
And what we're going to probably see is the fake, the jab step, and he's going to take off. And that's what we saw. Woodbridge was waiting for that one, but now they're in a real passing situation, deep in their own territory, 3rd and 7.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier.
3rd and 6. Okay.
Pickup of 4. 3rd and 6.
Third down, about 7. Jones left.
Goes to the left.
Cuts it up. He's short of the first.
Yeah. They're going to have to punt the ball.
Jaden Jones taken down short of the first down.
I can't imagine they go for it here inside their own 40.
No, you got to punt this ball right now. You got to play the field position.
Nope. Yeah, Miller's in.
Yeah. So they're gonna try to stall.
No, Miller's in, but he's not going back to punt. He's going on splitting left.
It's you know what? It's 4th and 1, but this
try to draw him off sides. Maybe.
Yeah, hard count. Try to draw him off sides. Yep. And he goes in.
Doesn't make it.
I don't know. He's got a little leg
it's going to be a tight mark.
And the referee's indicating
it's first down.
Yeah,
he did make it. Wow, that's a gutsy call.
Big time.
Wow, inside your 40. 4th and 1, and they go for it and make it. And I thought he was stopped. Give the front of that line the credit.
Absolutely.
Let's give you number 50. Number 58. 58, Antonio Paluccio. Number 50, Manuel Faxis. We'll try to give you the rest of them, folks. They made that happen, the front interior line. What a play.
You got Luke Cologne on their right tackle there.
Oh, he's got Durkat.
And that was a hold.
He still got, nope, he's going to come back for it. He got him, but it's a hold.
And that's going to be an offensive
It's going to be offensive interference, but it's also a hold.
Yeah, the hold came first, and then the offensive.
Durkat was going for a rebound there.
Yeah, he had a clear mismatch. With receiver and D-back.
They got both penalties. They'll have to pick which one they want to take.
That was more of a post-up move.
Look, if it's offsetting, that's really unfortunate because that would have been a
I think it's
big
actually
break for
I
Colonia.
think both calls have got to be against Colonia.
I think so too.
I was literally calling out Luke Cologne's name and I'm watching him and I saw the referee throw the flag right at that.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the offense. First, offensive pass interference. That penalty will be declined. We have holding. Offense. Be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay the down.
Let's go to the replay on that one.
Okay, right there, number 56. You saw his jersey get pulled in. That was Caleb Arahona coming in, and then there was a deep pass.
Ball is placed at the 27-yard line.
A pass interference down there, so Colonia moves back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
First and 23.
So we got about a 1st and 23 to go here. I don't know what the people are yelling in the stands here. We saw the hold. It was pretty clear.
Yeah. Credit to our camera crew.
This game looks nice in this field. These colors, it looks nice from the box up here and on TV.
Yeah, that yellow pops.
Yeah.
Jones.
In trouble. Gets out of it. Gains yardage, but not much. After 1st and 23, you need a lot more than 4.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier, taken down at the 32-yard line.
I always tell the story about my buddy's house in Harrow when they were building this. It was a Sunday night.
2nd down.
We decided to take a walk up, and I look at the field. It's half done, and it looks to me like it's black instead of blue.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the sidelines weren't in, the C wasn't in, the end zone yellow wasn't in, and it just looked awful. And I'm so mad at myself. How did we let this happen? And then everything else came around. Here we go. It's number 1, Aiden Durkat. This time it's good. Down to the 41. Oh, they're saying no catch. They're saying he dropped
no catch, but the referees are lining up. He took a nasty hit, but it looks like he held on to the pass.
Yeah, he got popped. Boy, you said it. That's the thing. You said about the working out in the muscles. Boy, you hate to see him.
Yeah, you don't like to
lose
take a hit like that.
Spectacular basketball career, taking a hit in football. Let's see if we can. We'll replay it later. 1st and 10 from the 40. Big play for Colonia.
Second biggest pass
Another
of the day,
penalty.
but another penalty.
Let's see the play.
Full start. Offense.
Colonia can't get out of their own way, boy.
Replay 1st down.
Jones, you thought he was going to take off with it again. He steps up, but he kept his eyes downfield. And the hit
Oh,
by
he did
Ryan
drop
Anderson.
it.
No, the ball came loose. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he got away with one. The ball was on the ground. The ball was on the ground.
Absolutely.
Look at that. The referees missed that one.
Yep, they missed that one. Is right.
That was a good play by Anderson and a bad one on the refs.
But take Durkat credit for
He covered it up. Covered it up, man. It's like taking a charge, you know.
Oh, big hit there, right there. Number 52 for Colonia. That is, no, it's not 52. I don't see 52.
52 for Woodbridge is.
Oh, my sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
That's Laz Lizoho.
Looking at the wrong team here.
43-yard line. Second down.
Second and 13. Yeah, they missed that play. Boy, oh boy, that was a big gainer too.
It slid right down his leg. And
yeah, you couldn't see it.
And see, that's the time when, you know, sometimes you don't know about the dark turf or if it covers anything up. Is the green turf easier to see the ball on? Who knows? There's a handoff to Jeff White.
Nothing doing.
A rare handoff there.
Jeffrey White, the ball carrier. Ball was marked just outside
Quarter is
the 40-yard
winding
line.
down. 24 seconds.
3rd and 11.
That'll end the third quarter, folks. Still tied at 7.
Colonia 7, Woodbridge 7.
You get the feeling there'll be one more score, and that obviously will mean the winner.
You're right. You're right. It's not going to be a back and forth game like we thought. Wow. We doubled our viewership from the first half.
Up to how many? 53. Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting more popular as the game goes by. Oh, TV 35 is 134. Oh.
Wow, all right.
Facebook only has 59. I didn't know we could do live 35. Did I know that? Yeah, I guess we've done that in the past. Oh, YouTube, that's what I didn't think of. All right, that's right.
It's Coach Don Diego talking to his O or his D, I'm sorry.
And the team switched sides.
That was his offense, yep.
Oh, look at that dude's nuts. He's got no shirt on.
There we go.
Oh. He's going to go in the open fence and never get caught. No, he's staying inside. Oh, he's hopping the fence.
He's running across the field.
Running through the woods.
Had to get that in.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
That's it.
Forget the fact that he was coming up to run across the high school field during the game. He's wearing no shirt.
No shirt.
It's cold. This does not feel like September 23rd, does it?
Whichever kid is sick on Monday, that's
yeah, right.
the kid. We're going to check him out, see if he's got any flags in his house.
Well, I don't think our camera caught him, but I'm sure some of these other cameras for the teams might have caught him. Third and about 11 for the Patriots now.
And there goes
Here
Jones,
comes Jones.
but he's being shadowed
he's going
there.
down.
And they got him down.
52
that
again.
was Laz
Jones
Lizoho.
taken down in the backfield.
Big tackle.
Number 52, Laz Lizoho. 4th down.
So I just got text by Councilman Spiller, said TV's not supposed to show streakers during the game. He wasn't streaking, but
Thank God.
Yeah, thank goodness. He did not have a shirt on though, and something was paid in, and he had some kind of flag. Boy, if it's this cold on September 23rd.
Yeah, when they say it's football weather.
This is football weather, but it's usually November you're talking about, or late October.
Yeah, it's nippy.
Here goes Miller. There he goes with those 2 big, bold steps.
Yeah.
Kicks it way high.
He got the hang time, and he got a good bounce. So that
Out
ball
of bounds
went out.
inside the 20. That's a good situational punt.
Marked at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
For
So.
Woodbridge.
So Woodbridge will take over.
10:49.
At the 16. And now you got to start thinking 2 possessions for each team.
That's it.
The rest of the way. So
no one's ripped off a really big play.
No, but a score, the next score could be the game.
And you've got burners on both sides that could do it.
But the third quarter at least opened things up a bit. The first quarter was, 2 yards in a pile of turf.
Yeah. And as it gets later in the game, you're going to have to, these teams, they know what they're doing offensively, so it's going to be, we got a run here from Darkwall. He gets around the outside.
Gets a first down and then some. He picked up about 16 yards.
He used a nice stiff arm. Real nice stiff arm.
You mentioned him before the game. He said in the very opening about Darkwall being a force last week. First time in game 4. Here he is in game 5 having a good game.
Yeah, he effectively used his stiff arm and got the first down, and see what happens.
Another good run.
They stay with it. He gets about 3 yards.
Oh, they're saying it's a fumble.
Ball and a ball out, and Colonia's celebrating.
Colonia has the football.
And
Number 16, Matt Salcedo. Welcome to the Homecoming King. I'll bet he'll trade the homecoming title for that football.
Anytime.
First down, Colonia.
So there's a gift for the Patriots. They got 1st and 10 from the 35 of Woodbridge. They got a kicker if they get close.
They are on the, what is that, the 35-yard line?
Yep. This is all Jones from the snap and taken down by number 3.
Milton Davis.
Jones the ball carrier, 2-yard gain.
Junior.
2nd and 8.
Colonia has to capitalize here.
You can't come away with nothing. If
you
get
can't.
2 turnovers, you gotta capitalize on 2 turnovers.
Is there overtime in high school football?
There is, yes.
I should know that, but I can't remember. Jones again from the snap. Here he goes, and he gets a first down. Big gain inside the 25.
Jones. And that's enough.
Somebody's hurt. Limping player on Woodbridge limping.
Lazoho, number 52.
Yep. He's had a good game so far. You called his name a lot.
And we got another guy limping.
Number 2 is limping. Jones is limping.
Jones. Okay, we don't like to see that.
Boy, that's not going to be good because he's their offense.
He's going to have to muscle through, tough his way through that one.
Let's hope it's just a simple.
And Lazoho as well. He's a force in the middle. He's a center.
No, he's more than
a linebacker.
It's more than a simple twist.
Yeah.
We'll see right away. He's limping. He's even standing there limping. He's not putting full pressure on it. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, man.
They called timeout wisely. Let's see what's going on. Look at him coming off. Yeah. See him there?
Yeah.
He's limping.
He's definitely in some pain, but it looks like the coach is asking him, do you want to stay in?
Oh, that's a silly question for a guy like Jones.
Yeah.
Let's see the play again. See if we can see what happens. Still going good there.
Oh, the tackler rolled up on the back of his leg. Yeah. So Coach Wisely gives him some time to kind of walk it off. Let's see if and Lazoho was the tackler. They both came up limping after that play.
He looks better now walking back. He's limping less.
Yeah.
So here's the opportunity for Colonia. 1st and 10 at their 23 of Woodbridge.
Yeah, you can expect this handoff.
Yeah, I'm expecting that too.
Yeah,
it was. Good gain.
And Jeff White actually
it's inside the 20.
Jukes his way upfield for about 5 yards.
Yeah, picked up half it.
Yeah.
Taken down at the 18, 2nd and 5.
Colonia's inside the 20. Everybody looking at the sideline for the call. Jones back, no help this time. He's going to be by himself in the backfield. No one to hand it to. He can still throw it. He goes himself. Cuts right. He's got room.
And he actually
still on his feet.
Got some leg drive and gets a first down.
He's got a first down.
Yeah.
It's right.
That was a telling carry right there.
Yep, so much for the twisted ankle.
Yeah.
Past the 13-yard line, that's enough for a Colonia first down.
So Colonia's showing some good signs of offense here. Here's Jones takes it himself up the middle. He's pushed forward. He's picking up some positive yards.
He is. And if his
he's okay.
If his ankle is bothering him, it's smart for him to stay up the middle. You know, he doesn't have to plant as much, and just keep it in the A gap and just go forward. You can tell the way he's standing. You know, he's dealing with some pain right now, but
he's a good physical specimen there, man.
Yeah.
He's got a good athletic body.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes again.
Going
Cuts
with
right.
Direct snap.
He's
going
to be in. Touchdown, Colonia.
Touchdown.
And there go the cheerleaders. We're running faster than half the team.
All right.
Big extra point coming up for Miller. You want to get this one.
13-7, 7-11 left in the game.
And his last kick was not a good one, but it worked.
He got
no spin.
Through.
It was a line drive, like a wobbly, not wobbly. It was I can't think of the right word, but it was moving left and right, but not up. That's better, but he missed it.
I don't know.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Got it through. We're on a tough angle here.
Yeah, I know.
So you got a score of 14-11.
That's
and 7-11 to go.
Let's see the touchdown.
This is the kick. And here's
good
the run.
blocking by
Yeah.
I didn't see the guys there, but he's in.
That was
tackled by Bodge, but too late.
Tonight's contest, we ask that all patrons leave immediately at the conclusion of the game.
They're asking everybody to leave at the conclusion of the game because they don't want any trouble. The trouble seemed like it was here. I don't know if there was a Woodbridge v. Colonia trouble or just a bunch of kids being
knuckleheads.
Kids, yeah, being knuckleheads. So now the pressure on Woodbridge. 7-11 to go. They still.
Woodbridge just turned the ball over on their last two possessions. They've got to get this ball on the other side of the 50, and they've got to secure the ball.
I think they've got to score here because if they don't and Colonia gets the ball, they're capable of a sustained drive just like that one, taking a lot of time off the clock. Colonia's used a timeout. Woodbridge still has all three. Yeah, one too many guys on the field. Now he goes.
They sent somebody
I just
on.
realized the guy ran on him and said, whoa, that's 12. Then he ran off. And the ball falls off the tee. You know, it reminds me of little Patrick Petro.
Oh, yeah.
The ball boy for the Woodbridge football team for years. He was happy as heck when he ran onto the field to get the tee and bring it off.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the one game they made believe a touchdown for him.
Patrick.
It went out of bounds.
Woo!
Boy, that was
Wow.
a break for Woodbridge.
Whoever the player was over there.
Bounced off number 3.
It hit his face mask and
Who's number
went
3?
directly out. That's Milton Davis.
Boy.
So
And he's lucky. It went forward, too.
Got a couple yards.
Yeah, he picked up a couple yards.
I think he
to
gets
bounce
credit
off
for
his
that in the
chest.
stats, right? He's got 2 positive yards on the return.
Never caught the ball, but got positive yards. 1st and 10 for the Barons now from their own 36. And this is an incredibly important drive because they may not get the ball back if they don't score.
Yeah.
Either way, they may not get the ball back. Wide open offense now. It's 2 guys split left, 2 split right, 1 in the backfield.
Rosado,
only 5 on the line.
He's dropping
Rolling
back the
right.
pass.
Nothing doing. Out of bounds.
Had to throw that one away.
Cheerleader almost caught it.
Rosado's pass is incomplete. 2nd down.
Good pursuit by Colonia there.
Yeah, they did not bite on the fake give. That was a fake there, and Bosch was hotly covered, or closely covered, and he had to throw the ball away. So you got 2nd and 10, and you're getting yourself into passing scenarios here.
It's a handoff left, nothing doing. Maybe a yard. He fell forward, maybe.
That goes to Darkwall, but back to the line of scrimmage. Now you got 3rd down.
Taken down. No gain on the play. 3rd and 10.
Well, this is, I don't know if it's 2 more down or 4 down territory. I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet. I think if they miss it, they got a punt. They're not much away from that, but they're not there yet. 3rd and 10.
So I would tell you to watch the outside receiver, Anderson. He tends to run a stick route on this one. And
there's going to be a hold.
And
he got the first, though.
Does
if,
get the first.
If it happens to be against Colonia.
Backfield hold.
But it sure looked like a hold.
Yeah, backfield flag looks like a hold.
Flags on the play.
As usual, flags on the play. Looks like it's against Woodbridge because the guy 52 is not cheering. Waved off the flag. So it's a 1st down. Boy, good thing he kept going and didn't think that was a dead play. It's a 1st down for Woodbridge.
That's the 2nd time we've seen a crucial flag getting waved off.
There's no foul because the quarterback did not throw the ball.
No foul because the quarterback did not throw the ball.
It wasn't a hold that was in question. It was a downfield alignment that was in question.
Okay.
With that explanation, they were questioning whether or not there was a downfield lineman.
1st down.
1st and 10. Clock down to 6 minutes. Got to keep our eye on that.
All right.
1st and 10 from about the 48, their own 48. Handoff left.
Darkwall gets up for about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Up about 5.
Yep.
Taken down near the 47-yard line of Colonia.
They'll take a bunch of them in a row.
Pick up a 5. 2nd down.
Second and 5. You have Anderson out here wide.
Nothing doing.
And he gets
Picked
one,
up
maybe
of
two.
Tackled by number 14, John Trazaskos.
Gain of a yard. 3rd down.
3rd and 4 now for the Barons. You're getting closer to 4-down territory, Mr. Anderson.
I think so. The clock is winding down. Right now, you're just going to see a quick pass to Anderson right there. That's
nice.
That's a common 3rd and 5 pass that they run.
But with them not passing much all day, I'm surprised they passed there. 1st down, Barons inside the 40.
Okay, fake to Bosch, and Rosado gets forward for about 4 yards, but they're shadowing him very well.
Yeah, they faked me on that one. I thought the ball went left. Clock running, 4.5 to go. 2nd down and 7.
Okay, it's a pistol formation.
He runs, fakes right, runs left. He's going to run it. Get the 1st down inside the 30, so things looking good for the Woodbridge offense. They're moving the ball quite well here in this drive.
27 of Colonia. 1st down, Woodbridge.
Another, I was just going to say the coach on the field, and they threw the flag.
And this is on
the coach
Colonia?
is 10 feet onto the field.
So this is where it actually going to cost them some yards.
Yes, it will.
Because they give you a warning first.
We have sideline interference on Colonia. It's a 5-yard penalty.
You can't boo that call. It was a correct call.
So 1st and 5 situation. It really benefits the Barons. They're on the left hash.
Handoff right.
Darkwall.
Off tackle. Might be a first.
Gets close. And that was a tackle by number 11. And that's Pat Miller.
First down.
Several 1st downs in a row. I'm not keeping at least the 3rd, maybe the 4th 1st down in this drive. That's their most sustained drive of the night, Woodbridge.
Yeah, they're being very careful, very selective with their plays right now.
I'm sure they'll keep the ball on the ground the rest of the way.
And Darkwall was tackled by a host of players. They may have to throw, though.
You think?
They may have to throw.
Darkwall, the ball carrier.
I don't think Colonia's defense is right now. They're going to stack it in there. They're going to dare them to throw the ball, and they may have to throw on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Well, we'll see. 3 receivers right. Nobody in the backfield. You might be right. But of course, the quarterback's the big runner. Nope, he fakes the throw and goes up the middle. He's going to have a touchdown.
And
yes, he does. All alone, almost not touched.
So that was a very good fake. Colonia was wary of the receivers. They lined up with the trips, and Rosado did what he does. He took that for a nice quarterback
That was
throw
a beautiful
all the way in.
run by Rosado.
Very
And now
good
this poor kicker has the pressure on him.
Oh, boy. Yeah, no pressure. It looks like they're going for 2 right now. They are calling a play for 2.
Are you kidding me?
He is going for 2.
They think they're the Giants, Brian Dable, or what?
So he's calling for 2. He's calling for 2.
Wow.
And he's calling everybody over. He did this last year. Coach LaSala did this last year against North Hunterdon. And he went for it on late in the game. It was
timeout.
Gutsy call.
Someone's calling a timeout.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to leave the Colonia Patriots the ball with 2:48.
Yeah, but they only have 2 scores in the whole game.
Yeah, 3 receivers right, low snap.
He was running the whole time.
And he never even looked over. He just took off.
He wasn't touched. He slipped in without ever being touched.
Yeah.
That's good play calling. I don't know if I agree with
And that's
you.
also an excellent read on Rosado because he has to feel that. That's not something that you coach. It's just you have to feel that pressure. And if you see a seam, you got to take it. And it's all reaction.
But do you agree with a 2 call here?
No.
I don't.
No.
And I didn't agree with the Giants when they did it. You got a chance to tie the Titans away.
Yeah.
Go to overtime. I mean, it could have set the stage for the whole Giants season.
What I don't have a problem with is I wouldn't want to give them the ball back. 248 and
I wouldn't worry about that. They
yeah.
only got 2 touchdowns in 4 quarters. I don't know if I would worry about that. I'd go for the 1. Unless maybe they don't, know they're not sure about the kicker.
No. Like I said, Tolliver's only missed
you said
2
that, right.
extra points all year long.
Wow, folks, this is exciting. Woodbridge going for the win on the road.
This is it.
And there's, 5th game of the year against their arch rivals.
There's time left. There's time left on the clock that they might be able to get it back if they don't get this. He's rolling right.
He's sacked. No, he's not sacked. Oh, but he still got the throw off. He was down anyway. It didn't matter. He was down anyway. What a play by the Colonia defense, coming up big, sacking the quarterback on a 2-point conversion. Now they have the ball with a 1-point lead and 2:48 to go.
And I think that was Nick Strail.
If that's Strail, he's defensive player of the game.
That was Nick Strail.
Let's see that
15.
one again. It was Nick Strail.
Yeah, one of my Broncos. Okay, fake, but Strail never went for it. He was going for the quarterback.
Look
right
at
from
that.
The very beginning.
Oh, man, he brought him down.
Yeah.
He was down. Did you see the ref? He was down, no matter if they completed that or not. Boy, Nick Strail just saved an undefeated start for the Colonia High School Patriots. What a play.
Wow. And now I think Coach LaSala may have been playing the odds that, you know what, he's got a little faith in his defense, that it's 2:48 left, and he's got...
but 1 first down and the game's over.
He's got 3 timeouts left.
That's right.
He's got 3 timeouts left, so he's going to have to use them all.
You may be right. You definitely may be right. I just don't know if I would have made that call.
Definitely maybe, huh?
Definitely maybe. You know what I mean? I'm too excited to think about what I'm saying here.
It is. This is a great game. We called it earlier that it was going to be a close one.
Watch the kick. The kick fell off the...
fell before.
Yeah, fell off the tee.
Illegal procedure on the ball. All right. You're letting them do a do-over. I didn't know that was allowable. Yeah.
That was an exciting play. Boy, Strail read it.
He did. He's
Trust was moving. Tight. Jesus Christ, look where the ball is.
Think they're trying onside?
No. I think they're going to try to kick this deep and really get some field position and hope to get that ball back. There he goes, and he kicked it to
a wide open area. You got to get that ball if you're Colonia, and they do.
Boy.
That was smart.
That was a smart kick by Isaiah Tolliver.
It wasn't onside, but boy, they kicked it to an open area where a bounce can get it back for the kicking team.
We always say this: they put their best athlete back there. Why are you going to kick it to him? Kick it away from him. Make him run for it.
Right, but also once it goes the distance, anybody can pick it up.
After 10 yards.
Yep.
That's it. Anybody's ball.
I remember playing a Giant Eagle playoff game. I think it was a playoff game years ago, like in the 70s or 80s. And they kicked the ball, and it was laying down in the corner, before it got to the end zone, still in play. And the Giant, I think it was a defensive back. I want to say it was a guy named Taylor maybe, but the Eagles didn't even know it was a live ball. And the guy on the kicking team picked it up and went in. It was amazing. Going to be all Jones all the time now and force him to use the timeouts.
Okay. There's a timeout on Woodbridge.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier.
They do take one. I was going to say maybe don't take one right away, but they do. So you think they take 3 straight?
Yeah. Yeah, and
I would.
Just give your team as much time as you can.
Yeah, I would.
And you have the ability to spike a ball.
Once again, as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we ask that all fans leave the game immediately. Thank you for your immediate cooperation.
Sorry for the silence. I'm checking the Yankee score. Phone's slow here tonight.
Well, our viewership is picking up, and
yeah,
people are tuning in. They're probably bouncing back and forth the channels between the Yankee game and,
and TV 35 and Woodbridge,
Barons.
Colonia. Second down and 9.
And Woodbridge doesn't have anybody back right now. So,
hold the penalty.
A hold that will take them back 10 yards.
That was defensive secondary though. Defensive secretary, you don't want one of those. It's thrown by the backfield judge, a referee, I should say. Not much happened. Did they call another timeout?
Did they wave the flag off?
We have holding on the offense. That penalty's declined.
Okay.
Third down.
So now they get a timeout without calling one.
Third down timeout.
Oh no, they called timeout.
So they got one left. And
I thought the penalty was stopping the clock.
And then if you make the stop now, you don't call a timeout, and they're going to run a play. And it'll be you'll save the timeout for your offensive series.
And you'll really put the pressure on Colonia's punter.
Yeah, you'll get the ball back probably with about 1:45 left. And then you got to execute the 2-minute drill. So that call to go for it, if Woodbridge gets the ball back and they're marching inside if they get into the red zone, it could turn out to be a very positive call for the Barons.
But if they kicked the extra point and they had the same hold,
they do.
They would have had a shot.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're going to throw it. Durkak has got it. Don't go out of bounds. That's a smart move.
He stayed in bounds. That's a big
that's the biggest catch of his career.
And you know what? That was a smart call.
That was a gutsy, brilliant call.
Yeah, you got to throw the ball. You got to throw the ball now.
Let's see that again. Durkak with a big catch. Jones with a big throw. 1-2, 2-1, I should say.
Timeout, Woodbridge.
Look at the height advantage he's got on the kid covering him. He cuts it back and he stays in bounds. For a guy who just picked up football this year, that's a pretty smart call.
Athletes are athletes, Coach. And look at Laszlo Zoho downfield pursuing that.
So what are we in now here? With the did they call their last timeout?
They did call their last timeout. So Colonia.
We can't kneel on the ball 3 in a row, that's for sure. I don't mean we. I'm not rooting for a team here, but
that's all right.
Colonia can't kneel on the ball. They're going to have to call plays.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They don't have to necessarily get a first down. It'll help.
They could put 45 seconds off the clock on 3 straight plays.
Yeah.
If they take it right to the
they could take a lot more than 45 seconds off.
You could, yeah.
You got 25 seconds to get the play off.
They look like they're just going to sit on it.
They are going to do this. Okay. All right.
No, they're not.
No. And he gets close to the first down. does not get the first down, but he gets Jaden Jones.
Taken down inside Woodbridge territory. Ball is marked at the 48-yard line.
And now he's got to take every second he gets, but if he gets another first down, it's all over.
Yeah.
2 plays for a first down. The Yankees scored in the bottom of the third. That could be the leadoff batter, which would be one Aaron Judge, but I'm not getting the highlights. It's Aaron Hicks.
Got it, baby, got it.
He's got probably, maybe.
Let's see. He doesn't get the spot. He's still short of it.
I thought he had it, but then he didn't.
He's only
He's short.
a matter of a foot away. He's a foot away.
But there'll be less than a minute by the time he snaps it.
Yeah. And this will be the first time in a few years that Colonia has beaten Woodbridge. Woodbridge has had a streak against Colonia for a few years. I don't remember the last time. But
Yeah, I don't remember this. I just know it's the Policeman's Cup. We'll see after the game. The Cops will be out presenting the Cup.
You know, when they had that run with Ali Lee and Matt and Santino.
First
and
down.
He gets it.
Jaden Jones. Taken down at the 42-yard line.
Oh, penalty.
And the referee.
Because he taunted.
Yeah.
He taunted.
On the play.
He went right to the sideline and taunted them. Toward the sideline.
You do that towards this sideline, you're good.
Yep.
You do that towards the other sideline, not so good.
Fortunately for Jones, it doesn't hurt.
No.
Result of the play is a first down. After the play, we have a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Taunting. Colonia. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Taunting Colonia, 15-yard penalty.
Penalty is against Colonia.
But they got what they wanted, and that was the first down.
But it just adds to the numbers on a very penalty-filled game tonight.
Really does. At the end of the day, I think that the coaches of either side will accept the penalties as long as they get the W.
It is still a first down for Colonia.
And now you got Miller back as insurance, doing what the Giants should have done back in 1978. Protecting against the fumble picked up by Herman Edwards.
Yeah.
And the Patriots pull it out. There won't be another play. 14-13 over Woodbridge. And as we said, a 4-0 against 1-3 doesn't matter when these teams play. It was close the whole game. 7-0, 7-7, 14-7, 14-13. So Kyle, a much more exciting second half.
Yeah, I'd agree. Both teams had to take a few risks. We saw that with the passing of Colonia on a third down where they really needed to get a first down. That was a very just timely pass to Aiden Durkat. And Jaden Jones carried the offense the entire game. I mean, you know, when he had that injury, you thought that maybe, Woodbridge might benefit or capitalize on it, but his toughness of
he stayed in there, yeah.
Staying in there, and the coach called a timeout and gave him some time to let the pain go away.
And it's all about Nick's trail on defense. What a game he had, and he came up with the biggest play of the game, I think, which was the sack on the 2-point conversion.
He had a fumble recovery earlier, and he also had
nice
a batted pass.
defended. Yep.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Colonia holds to 14-13 win over Woodbridge, goes to 5-0. Woodbridge falls to 1-4. Kyle Anderson, John McCormick, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon in another game.